before getting a last quarter touchdown. And Marshall is here next week, so that will not be an easy challenge for Bowling Green, who's trying to find a way to win its first game today.
Yeah, absolutely. What an upset.
Yeah. Well, Marcus Freeman, who took over as the the head coach for Brian Kelly in the bowl game, had a nice lead, lost it toward the end, played very competitive. Very competitive at the shoe last week, but this week loses to Marshall, and of course, every Notre Dame Subway fan across the country has probably got an opinion or two on that. But we're just 2 games in, so lots of time left.
Lots of football left.
Yes. Fans just live and die by weekly activity. Patrick Nations to kick off. He's got the big leg. Already has a couple of touchbacks in this game. This one's going to stay in the playing field, though, and will be returned inside the 15. So Bowling Green will start this offensive series just beyond the 20.
Jalen Harrod with a big tackle there in open space.
I mentioned in the first half, you showed the McDonald highlight of the broken tackle off the fake when the end zone that I thought Taylor was the one that missed him, but actually it was John Blount who had his legs around him, or arms around him too, and couldn't bring him down. Taylor was chasing, just wanted to correct that. Sweet play by McDonald. Great call, too.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to do it yourself.
Bowling Green with the football to start the second half off. Trying to find something positive going after it ended the first half in the most unusual way.
Little end around here to O.J. Hilaire. Want to get their playmakers the ball and give it to him in open space and try to let him make a play.
Trying to get him as many touches perhaps as possible here in the second half. They've got Christian Sims, whom they began the game with, as a receiver.
Jason Patterson not able to get enough there.
Got an injured Falcon. Check that injured Colonel right now. Just short of the 30-yard line. First half numbers for Matt. 10 of 18 for 122 and the touchdown.
And aside from the mistake that we saw that led to points with that errant Aaron Snap, he's been pretty poised out there. He's been confident in his throws and made some plays with his legs, stepping up like Leffler wanted him to. So kudos to him.
Yep. Exactly what Scott was looking for. Eastern Kentucky has Willie Taylor III, the transfer from Washington State, who again arrived on the campus by way of the portal just prior to the start of the season. And you mentioned they're expecting big things from him. Played well at times for the Cougars, but suffered through injuries, and probably made him available at this point through the portal.
Yeah, you need that leadership, a fifth-year senior sometimes with a younger group. Somebody to look to that has some life experience, been around the block a little bit. That's Willie Taylor.
Let's see who Matt McDonald looks to on third down with 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He goes to his right on the slant. And a first down on a play that's almost impossible to defend. And it's Hilaire with a catch.
If he hadn't have lost his foot in here, he might have still been running.
City winds up with a slide just past the 40. So Hilaire already has touched the ball twice here in the second half by design. Co-offensive coordinators Greg Nosale and Max Warner. Max, by the way, calls the play among the 2 OCs. McDonald going to shoot one down the field. Incomplete.
Taking a shot there to C.J. Lewis, his former Boston College teammate. Try to get the connection going there.
And challenging Eastern Kentucky on the outside. I haven't seen too many of those type of throws so far in the game, but you get a one-on-one matchup like that with Lewis and his speed. Why not?
Give him a shot.
So the A-Sun very proud today of Eastern Kentucky with a 7-point second half lead.
Shoestring tackle there by Dawson.
And the Colonel's now substituting 4 more players as Keith on the carry. Nice cutback before Dawson brought him down. Both teams having to deal with the heat and humidity. So you're seeing everybody get hyphened up as soon as possible. Hydrated as soon as possible. 3rd and long. Empty backfield, quick rush. Out to Hilaire, and he is dragged down behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice gang tackle in there. Sales, Millie Rocket.
Joseph Sales with the open field tackle. And Bowling Green fails to do anything on his first possession of the second half.
Did a great job wrapping up there. 42 tackles last season.
Number 25.
Now another down Colonel.
Still Millie Rocket.
The injured player, and we'll try to identify in a moment, is around the 40-yard line, as 2 Colonels have already gone down in the first 2.5 minutes of this second half. So you played in this type of heat. You're seeing each player getting water right now if they want it. How do you stay hydrated when it's just that sticky?
It can be
we'll
a
have you
tough
expand on it when we come back. First, let's pay some bills.
Took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Geico.
Across the country, businesses have had to adjust how they operate and make difficult decisions to protect their employees, customers, and communities. While we don't yet fully know where this road will lead, we do know you don't have to walk it alone. When you're ready, Cox Media's team of experts will be here to offer thoughtful perspective on messaging and media planning as your customers are evolving how they watch, read, and connect. We're here to help you navigate this together. Cox Media. Better together.
Defense has been significant today in trying to track down Teron Keith in the Bowling Green running game. Dawson with a tackle there, and then the pressure on McDonald to get rid of LaHare, who had nowhere to go.
All hats to the ball. That's how they like to play. That's what Walt Wells taught them, and that's what they're sticking to right now.
Brings on Sammy Sir, the punt, and in this game so far, he's punted twice for an average of 32.5. Much better than his last one. And the catch at the 18-yard line, that's where Eastern Kentucky will set up shop here early in the second half. Just saw Payshawn Wimberly, who got that scholarship prior to the UCLA game and then blocked a punt.
That's big time.
Yes.
What a great story last week. Payshawn, 3-year player. He's a junior. Walking on with this program for a long time. Just got the big call that he'd be a scholarship guy. So great job on him. I know his family is very proud of him.
Scott Leffler's team set to go to work on defense. Home game next Saturday afternoon against Marshall, then on the road at Mississippi State, which tonight is venturing to the desert to take on the Wildcats of Arizona on a late start at 11 Eastern. McGlure had a good first half run. Starts off the second half with a couple of yards here. Now Eastern Kentucky's playing on the lead for the first time today, Randy.
Let's see how they control it. The ball's in their court.
Could make things awfully uncomfortable for the Falcons with a score here. Parker McKinney, the quarterback from the shotgun. where he has been most of the afternoon. Looking to his right, throwing to his right.
All right, there's some hitting.
And a first down past the 31-yard line.
We heard that one up here. He had all the room in the world.
Good catch by McGlure, who's now starting to take a active role here in the offense. Eastern Kentucky, its home opener next week against Charleston Southern. Still out of conference before it begins league play a little later after that. Bowling Green has the 2 non-conference games, or rather 4 non-conference games right at the top here before it begins league play. Scott Leffler, the head coach of Bowling Green, says it's a 3-part season. First the non-conference of 4 games.
May have a money game in there too.
And then the league games, and then the ESPN night games that are in November.
A little bit of action.
Yes, or lots of crazy things have happened in the past. 2nd and 5. Colonels using some clock here to start the third quarter. Incomplete, 3rd down. The tough catch and threw it behind the receiver, Smith.
Yeah, that would have been real tough.
There's Jordan Anderson back defending. He's already got a pick in this game for the Falcons. Bowling Green in what you might expect is a must-win situation.
Absolutely.
Trying to get some strength into their season here after a loss at UCLA. Here comes the blitz. McKinney gets rid of it, and that's a first down. Credit Parker McKinney getting rid of the ball just at the right time.
Great job on Higgins here. Making a play after the catch, that's where it begins. Turning up inside and getting the yardage he needs to get it done. Sometimes you want to turn to the outside there. He made a good decision. He was able to sneak in a few extra yards.
Higgins' 2nd catch of the game. The other one was a one-hander for a touchdown that you saw in our first half highlights. Football from the 44, fake to Keith over the middle. And just over the hands of Dakota Allen, who might have gone all the way to the end zone. Dakota was at an NFL-like.
Yeah, he had all day long. That'd have been a tough grab. I think him looking down prior to making the effort might have gotten his way a little bit.
Allen was at an NFL get-together a while back and on campus, and a number of NFL scouts have shown some strong interest in him.
Yeah, after that big week last week, he got about 5 calls, and they have eyes on him.
2nd and 10. Back to the ground. DeAndre McGlure picks up a 3rd and long as we have played 5 minutes into the third quarter. Just joining us, lots happened so far, but picked a good time to pick it up because the game's still very much in doubt. Fumbled snap led to a touchdown in the end zone, which jackknifed Eastern Kentucky into a rally, and now a 24-17 lead. Well, a great crowd trying to get into it here, too. Showing blitz off the edge. Here they come. McKinney avoids it runs for the first down. He's got a lot of real estate ahead of him. Still with the football. And brought down to the 20. 33 yards for Parker McKinney.
Parker McKinney, we talked about him using those legs in tough situations. He didn't like what he saw. Quick pump fake, and let's take off. Big gain here.
How about a shot at the head coach, Walt Wells, who's not supposed to be coaching today, by the way, but he's certainly invested in this game. 1st and 10, red zone activity now.
Oh, he's in.
And depending on the spot, probably just short of the goal line. Edwards with a catch. That's a reception of 18 and a first down at the 2.
McKinney looking poised back there, making the right decisions. Eric Lewis mentioned it. This guy knows where to put the ball.
Fumble snap. McGlure gets it. Stood up. And probably will be marked for a loss of a yard. Or maybe the line of scrimmage. And the last thing any offense wants to see is a snap go awry. Because that really was more a fumbled hike as opposed to it was the catch. 2nd and goal at the 2. Chance for McKinney and its offense to go up by 2 touchdowns after trailing by 10. McGlure's the lone running back. They'll spread out the wide receivers on both sides. Parker McKinney with a look and batted up in the air. 3rd and goal. Bowling Green defense starting to make a stand. That's Walter Hare.
Walter Hare with the big spike there. Getting a lot of penetration.
Hare has been a handful.
That's one word for it. 2 bodies on him just now. Still getting the hand up there. Making a big stop.
Now we know Parker McKinney can run. Let's see what the call here is on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. Got a man.
Wow.
Touchdown.
And he's doing a dance. Cornelius McCoy.
2nd catch of the game. And a 2-score lead now for Eastern Kentucky.
Double move here. Made a great play waiting on the ball. Defensive back was in a poor position.
And now Bowling Green's afternoon just got tougher. And for Eastern Kentucky, the game just got better.
Oh, man.
Patrick Nations for the extra point. Trailing 10-0, now leading 30-17. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, Colonels in command in their 2nd consecutive road game of the season.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's.
This just in. A giant robot has landed downtown.
Hey, Craig.
Hey, guys. This is just my workout stuff.
If you have a secret identity, you need to keep it secret. And if you want to save by bundling home and car insurance, you need Geico.
You're still wearing your mask, dude.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new.
All electric, with room for up to 7. It's the SUV Electric has been waiting for. The all-new EQB from Mercedes-Benz.
Receiver Mo Edwards on the left, Jaden Higgins, wide receiver on the right, and the man in the middle is wideout Cornelius McCoy. Just got the touchdown pass from McKinney, gets the belt as well. And Walt Wells, well, welcome back to the sidelines, huh?
Right.
After that cardiac episode. That was suffered prior to week 1. Came to EKU from the Kentucky staff. By the way, next year Eastern Kentucky will play in Lexington against the Wildcats and in Cincinnati against the Bearcats. Wells attended a practice earlier this week, attended a luncheon, You know that wasn't going to keep him down from coming to a game.
Absolutely not.
And he had the option of being up the booth with the athletic director today, but has been on the sidelines.
Right where he belongs.
And still Gary McPeak continues to run the show as interim coach. Another returnable kick. Falcons last time got to the 20. We're going to get a lot deeper on this one. How about midfield? However, there are 2 penalty flags on the play, and that usually means the play is coming back. And Keith had a terrific return of almost 45 yards. And let's see if it's going to be negated.
During the return, holding, number 24, return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Bowling Green.
It's almost inevitable that when a flag goes down on a nice return.
Oh, my. He gave him a hug and just kept going.
Dyson Patterson is 28. Well, a lot has gone wrong for Matt McDonald and Bowling Green. Can they recover here? Still a lot of clock left. So now instead of being up 2 scores, down 2.
Yeah, we got to see how they respond.
Starting this drive, Randy from the 17. College football today, we've had one upset. Notre Dame stunned by Marshall. Got another one brewing in Aggie country where Appalachian State is tied with Texas A&M at 14 with 9 minutes to go and is threatening to take the lead. Alabama against unranked Texas wins on a Wilt Reichert field goal with time running out at UT 20-19. After the running play, a first down for Bowling Green. But a lot of real estate to go. The illegal procedure against the Falcons.
Ball starts. Number 64, offense, 5-yard penalty.
These are mistakes that just can't happen. Scott Leffler was not happy about their performance last week on offense. There are a lot of uncharacteristic.
Yeah, unforced errors.
Mistakes, yeah. Not like them.
Very positive camp coming in. McDonald, empty backfield, flushed out, throwing on the run. First down, across the 40-yard line. Well, in doubt, find your tight end, huh?
Andrew Bench out of Elmore, Ohio, making a big catch here and holding on to the football because he knew he was going to get a pop.
Bench, Levi Gazarick, Harold Fannin, Christian Sims, Bruce Boyer, all tight ends on this team.
Yeah.
And Sims, they started the game with a number of receptions. They faked the end around. McDonald's throws. Man coverage outside and a little bit too long.
Yeah, try to air it out there.
That's intended for Gavon Kroom, who already has a couple of catches in the game. Matt McDonald, who had a touchdown throw, 100-plus yards against UCLA last week for Scott Leffler's team, which led at one point against the Bruins 17-7. Tough throw in the middle, incomplete. And then off the blitz, Dorian Thompson was able to scamper. Dorian Thompson Robinson, DTR as they refer to him, scamper 68 yards and turn the game on a dime.
Yeah, and Coach talked about that play. Again, there were 56 blitzes last week, and that was one of them. There was a defender right in his face, and he eluded that tackle along with five others on the way to a long touchdown.
Let's see if they find number 1, Hilaire, who was just on your screen moments ago. McDonald stepping up, firing, got a man, Sims. Can he get the first down? Yes or no? He's close. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 49, which puts him short. But there is a flag on the play back at the 35. Ron Hudson's had a busy third quarter. Personal foul coming up against Eastern Kentucky. That will aid and
Personal
continue
foul.
this drive.
Roughing the passer. Number 55, defense, hit to the head of the quarterback. That 15-yard penalty is added to the end of the run.
Jaden Boss,
Automatic first
55, who,
down.
by the way, recovered that fumble in the end zone for a touchdown for Eastern Kentucky in the first half. Let's see if it's grievous enough. What do you think?
It's close. Real close here. Nice spin move, yeah. It might have been when he hit the ground as well, because clobber a guy and you land on top of him, that's a lot of weight. It doesn't look good.
First down now at the Eastern 34. McDonald with a penalty flag going up. Going to shoot for 6. It's a touchdown. Let's see if it stands.
C.J. Lewis.
There is a flag on the play, however. Offsides against the Colonels. It will stand.
Defense, penalties decline. Result of the play, touchdown.
Free play. And let's go home.
And that's the way to do it. Second touchdown catch by Lewis. Puts him right back into the game.
Had all the time in the world. One-on-one situation.
And you would think the quarterback knows when he's got a free play.
Absolutely.
So why not? Shoot for the downs. Extra point can bring him within 7. Huge play by McDonald and Lewis. 31-24. Don't go anywhere. Still very much undecided, with a lot of the third quarter and all of the fourth to go.
When we were a motorized bicycle company, they said, you'll never be more than that. What will they say next? Honda, the power of dreams.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
With insurance from auto owners, you can relax knowing we got you covered. That's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
I should do this for a living.
Why is Roger happy? It's the little things Carvana does. See, Roger wants to sell his car, stat. Little things like getting a real offer in 2 minutes really make Roger happy. So does Carvana's customer advocate, Caitlin, picking up his car at promptly 10 a.m.
Hi, are you Roger?
Berglund, with the Honda Accord? Yes, I am. It's right over there. Will I be getting...
And he loves that Caitlin pays him on the spot. Yep, Raj, it's the little things that drive you happy. We'll drive you happy at Carvana.
The $6 Your Way deal at Burger King is a triple win. Your choice of a bacon double cheeseburger or a rodeo double cheeseburger. Win. Plus fries? Win. And chicken fries? Win. The all-new $6 Your Way deal. It's a win-win-win. Only at Burger King.
They say all the world's a stage, but no stage shines brighter than this one. Because here the stars outshine the lights, and the spectacular can be found in every moment.
Here's what you expect from your wireless plan. But at T-Mobile, this is what you get. And so much more. Like Netflix on Us, Paramount Plus, and other top streaming services. Get benefits that add up to more than $225 in value each month. Plus, with our price lock guarantee, we won't raise the price of your rate plan. Only at T-Mobile.
A great story has magic, power, and every once in a while, it has miracles. As luck would have it, that's our story.
DJ Lewis, man of the hour for the Bowling Green Falcons, with his second touchdown reception of the day on what you might call a free play. Penalty flag thrown. Offsides, McDonald pitched it long distance. And it is a 6-play, 83-yard drive under 2 minutes. The Falcons are back from the dead. Now trailing by just 7, 31-24. Kids showing a lot of resilience in this heat out there. Nobody seems to want to go away.
Oh, yeah, they want to play.
Having a lot of fun, I would think, too.
Big time.
So Parker McKinney back to run the offense for Eastern Kentucky. And he has come up with some big throws like that one to Smith. And then a terrific catch that we showed you in the first half.
Yeah, McKinney making it happen all over the place. And kudos to these wide receivers, too. These were not easy catches. No. You had Jaden Smith back there stretching all the way out for one. Higgins with an incredible one-handed grab. He had a layup just now, but this is a team effort.
That's why I'm glad that we hire a wide receiver analyst, because I think the QBs get a little bit more attention than they deserve. Tough job, though. McKinney is going to be swallowed up. And that will go as a Bowling Green sack, second of the game. Spires in to make the sack.
And he felt that one.
Never saw him. It's a long distance for Spires to run, too, and he came right up on him and brought him down. It's a loss of 1, but it does go as a sack, 2nd and 11. Now Bowling Green switching the momentum back to its side. Almost reminiscent of the Western Michigan Ball State game today.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Yes, which Western won 37-30, and the lead changed hands a half a dozen times. Darius Ferguson had 3 scores for the Broncos.
Come on the field for an injury to the defense, number 18.
Injured player on the Falcons side. Now you have to battle the heat and humidity here, along with everything else, the physicality of the game.
Yeah, Jalen Burton limping off a bit.
Scott Leffler, always entertaining to talk with.
Oh, he's a fun guy.
Yes, he is. You could sit down and have a conversation with him for a long time. Remaining friends with the great Tom Brady and the number of quarterbacks that he tutored over the years. Scott won a championship ring, Michigan's only championship ring, as a student assistant his first year coaching in Michigan in '97. McKinney in trouble. Big trouble. Gets rid of it, avoids a sack, and now, because of broken tackles, is going to have a first down. Or is he? Yes.
How McKinney got that ball off is a miracle. He was being swarmed by a lot of white jerseys. A sea of white in front of him. Found the safety net in Sloan, and look at him go.
Needed to pick up 9, got credit for 10. McKinney must have run 30 yards on the play. So out of big trouble comes a first down for the Colonels. FCS versus FBS today, and the FCS holding firm. McKinney to keep on an RPO. Dakota Allen, a lot of territory to run. Such a difficult play for the defense to come up against. There is a flag, however. And Bowling Green thinks this is coming back.
Was
ineligible player downfield, number 73, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Well, one of the problems with an RPO is an ineligible receiver potential. And that's exactly what happened here with the offensive line, because they're not sure, is it a run or is it a pass?
Yeah, that's a tough one, especially when your quarterback looks like he's taking off.
Yes. Can't exactly holler out, hey, it's going to be a pass. Get back. First and 15 after what would have been a first down. Football back at the 31. McKinney, short toss. It's going nowhere. In fact, a loss of maybe 4 or 5 and a catch by Sloan.
Big time tackle there by Day.
They had a fumble recovery against UCLA and that open field tackle right on the spot to make it.
Yeah. And he lays the boom. They talked about him, junior out of Hilliard, Ohio. Stepping up in a big way.
Loss of 5. Now 2nd and 20. Falcons bring an extra defender, and that leaves a man wide open. Brought a 5th man on the blitz, and Sloan was all by himself. They needed 20. They got 22.
Sloan laying a bone. We're doing some hitting out here today, folks. Hear that? Getting up. Get excited, Sloan.
That's Chris Bacon over there in Dakota Alley.
You know he's going to be there.
Who didn't even make the catch. Just right in the middle of it. And we're laughing because we had a conversation with him earlier in the week, and he said, you know, if somebody starts talking trash to me, he prepared for a long day.
Exactly.
Big play, though, by the Eastern Kentucky offense. Getting out of trouble on a number of occasions in this game. McKinney now having to throw off his back foot, incomplete. Feels like McKinney has run for about 100 yards here on this drive.
Big time. His legs are doing some moving.
Intended for Cornelius McCoy, who already has a touchdown reception that late first half. Now Blaine Spires at his Sam linebacker spot. He's had to run a lot as well. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Eastern Kentucky leading Bowling Green 31-24. In the maroon uniforms on a 2nd and 10.
Not too much there.
Well, Gary McPeak told us earlier in the week, I'm living a Disney movie by coaching. About to enter the fourth quarter and to find out if there's a Disney ending to it.
Absolutely. And he was preaching to his guys. One of his philosophies is put a cover over the scoreboard. It doesn't matter what it reads. We just got to keep playing.
EKU very good on third down, 7 of 10. Bowling Green 6 of 12. Can McKinney convert? He's in trouble. Gets out of trouble. In trouble again. And brought down. Third sack of the game for the Falcons.
And big Walter here.
Yep. Walter on the spot again. He didn't fall for the fake either, did he?
Not one bit. He was all over it. Big man can move.
Here along with Carl Brooks, a couple of players that Scott Loeffler doubted about their potential in the program, and both have worked out nicely.
To be very frank, he said that those two guys were probably the worst two guys in the program, just were knuckleheads and couldn't get it going. And he did not expect for them to be leaders on his ball team, but they turned things around. And look at them now, both captains, leaders in that locker room, and it just speaks to the culture shift that Loeffler has going over there.
Well said, and that has been the challenge for Bowling Green. Whiteout conditions today for its fans, who have made it in white shirts today and have been active in their cheering section for most of this game. We have 39 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Football at the 23. McDonald this time over center. Going to throw out of the backfield, and no chance on that play. Trying to find Jason Patterson, and Patterson didn't have a chance on that play. Second down. Top receivers today targeted: C.J. Lewis, Christian Sims, and Hilaire. Lewis has the 2 touchdown receptions, 60 yards total. His last one brought the Falcons back.
Yep.
Now 3rd and 10 with 29 seconds to go.
Yeah, there was a bit of a hold there that I saw from way up here, and that's why he threw to get this call.
Looks like we're going to have an ineligible receiver again.
Uh-oh.
This time
Ineligible
it's Bowling
receiver
Green.
downfield, number 77, offense. Penalty is declined. Result of the play is third down.
It's on Jalen Grant, who actually has doubled as a guard and as a center for this team. And he was right in the line of fire by one of the officials. The penalty is declined, so it is 3rd and 10. 2 receivers set either side for McDonald. Firing a bullet over the middle and incomplete. It's going to be 3 and out on this particular series.
That's one that McDonald probably wishes he had that.
Intended for Tyrone Broden at 6'7".
Big target.
Second time they have targeted him today. So out of all of this, Eastern Kentucky should get good field position as we approach the 4th quarter. Sammy Sear, the spell. And Sear is back at his 10-yard line. Needs to get off a good one. Fair catch at the 38, with just seconds remaining in the quarter. Let's peek ahead to the 4th quarter. What might we anticipate?
It's been all over the place. Second quarter, we saw a lot of back and forth, a lot of big plays, and I expect that in the 4th. Let's round it out. It was a bit of a lackluster third out of Eastern Kentucky. They left a lot of things out there that they wish they would have turned into some points, but they get to make up for lost time here.
Just saw the interim coach moments ago for Eastern Kentucky, the head coach for Bowling Green. And Walt Wells continues to make his presence known on the sidelines. He is the head coach, recovering from a cardiac episode. Just knew if the head coach was going to be at the stadium, players would get a chance to see him, and they have been sent him a nice message, by the way, during the week as an inspiration for his recovery from a very serious situation.
Yeah. A lot of love there for their head coach.
A lot of football left in this game. 7-point difference. We'll enter the 4th quarter after the break.
Across the country, businesses have had to adjust how they operate and make difficult decisions to protect their employees, customers, and communities. While we don't yet fully know where this road will lead, we do know you don't have to walk it alone. When you're ready, Cox Media's team of experts will be here to offer thoughtful perspective on messaging and media planning as your customers are evolving how they watch, read. Cox Media. Better together. Cox Media. Better together.
Took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Across the country, businesses have had to adjust how they operate and make difficult decisions to protect their employees, customers, and communities. While we don't yet fully know where this road will lead, we do know you don't have to walk it alone. When you're ready, Cox Media's team of experts will be here to offer thoughtful perspective on messaging and media planning as your customers are evolving how they watch, read, and connect. We're here to help you navigate this together. Cox Media. Better together.
How do you know what Patty likes?
Well, Constant Contacts data shows me what Patty responds to.
I didn't know what I liked until I met Pauline.
She likes flank steak.
It feels great to be seen.
Stand next to your fire. Hey, let me stand.
Bleu de Chanel. Eau de parfum.
Across the country, businesses have had to adjust how they operate and make difficult decisions to protect their employees, customers, and communities. While we don't yet fully know where this road will lead, we do know you don't have to walk it alone. When you're ready, Cox Media's team of experts will be here to offer thoughtful perspective on messaging and media planning as your customers are evolving how they watch, read, and connect. We're here to help you navigate this together. Cox Media. Better together.
And the Colonels' opener on the road in Ypsilanti last Friday, a fast and furious finish. Try to say that fast 5 times. Scoring on 4 of the final 5 drives against EMU. 24 second half points. Trailing 28-10, lost by 1 score. 42-34. And today, trailing by 10, is up 1 score. Parker McKinney with time. Man wide open, 35-yard line. Huge play. On first down and a pickup of close to 12. McKinney has done a nice job of dodging pressure, and he's been able to find Keandre McGlure on a couple of those occasions.
Yeah. Right place at the right time. Making himself available. Those quick dink and dumps can turn into big yardage plays.
Have in this game, haven't they?
Absolutely.
Third quarter time of possession dominated by Eastern Kentucky. McKinney in trouble and brought down, 4th sack of the game for the Bowling Green Falcons back at the 42-yard line.
He's gotten sacked 4 times today. All right.
Brown credited with a sack, and that's a loss of 9. Now 3rd and 19. Line to gain is the 41 of Bowling Green. Line to gain is the 41 of Bowling Green. Jim Barber, Randy Buffington on ESPN Plus got a good one this afternoon from Bowling Green, and this one is going to go for a loss. So a possession that blew up at the end as Brooks in the middle of everything one more time.
Make that 5 sacks. They were really confident in their defensive line going into this game. Carl Brooks, they mentioned he's a guy that can play and start anywhere. A dominant force for this team. He showed it right there.
And the fact that he had modest numbers last week against the Bruins, well, they had their eye on him, so that allowed other people to step up like Sip and company to make some stops. His presence being felt here late. Penalty flag, and did they get the playoff in time? Play clock actually had not hit 0.
Ball start. Number 74. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
3rd and 24 just became 3rd and about a third of the field. 29.
That's not going to make.
Scoreboard, by the way, says 4th down. It is actually 3rd down. Unless Eastern's getting an extra down here. Parker McKinney's offense in a tough spot. They'll run it, gain some of the yardage back, but that'll be a punting situation coming up.
Big stop there by Bowling Green. All hats on defense to ball carriers into the quarterback.
That was Bryce Brand on the tackle. Good field position coming up for the Falcons. By the way, huge upset brewing in College Station today with 2.5 to go. App State leading Texas A&M, ranked 6th in the country, 17-14. That's the same Appalachian State that scored 61 and lost last week, 63-61. Good punt return. Falcons will get the football near midfield. Rogers on the return.
That's something to get excited about.
Yes, sir. With that, we have a timeout. Still anybody's game, and the Falcons have to feel the way from tying it up.
Are you ready? Let's go. You're going out tonight.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Wow, we're on Verizon now.
Because of their new plan, One Unlimited for iPhone. It comes with Apple One. That's Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, and iCloud Plus.
All included on the network you want to be on.
Exactly. We could be up here all weekend listening to The Weeknd.
While flinging Angry Birds.
Not you. You're lovely. Are you napping?
Get your Apple favorites all in one plan. Introducing One Unlimited for iPhone. And now get iPhone 14 Pro on us, only on Verizon.
So I said, yeah, you're saving hundreds with the Home and Auto bundle from Progressive, but there's no saving that casserole.
I just love that word bundle. It's so fun. So you have two things coming together like a force of nature. Like it was really meant to be, you know?
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm so glad you want to save money. Rodney, set up a bundle for John Hamm.
Of course. John, is it still cool if I catch a ride home with you?
I never said it was.
You know, but technically you didn't say it wasn't.
It's not.
Yet.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low pricing for now at Domino's. Low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's.
Are you tired of washing dishes? Well, flip the way you clean them with Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. Are you tired of washing dishes? Well, flip the way you clean them with Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. It's an upside-down bottle with no cap. You just grab and squeeze. Dawn Platinum's more powerful formula breaks down and removes grease 4 times faster. Huh, nice. No flip, no mess. Platinum is also a go-to grease cleaner for your sink, your countertops, and to pre-treat stains on laundry. Fast, easy. Dawn Platinum Easy.
So that's quite a friendship with Coach Carr.
Still visits him in the off season, like once a month.
Said he picked up the strategy he had with Walter Hare about visiting with Hare early in the morning from Lloyd Carr, who did that with one of his key players. In fact, a couple of key players who was there every day for some 100 days of running the stairs early a.m.
Yeah.
McDonald. Ooh, that could have been picked.
Could have been really scary.
Dangerous pass intended for LaHare. Matthew Jackson back defending. Jackson, by the way, is a playmaker in his own right. And when they drop him in coverage, he can be very lethal. He could have had a pick six there. Instead, it is now 3rd and 7. We should mention that Scott and Tom maintain a friendship to this day. McDonald. Not enough for the first down to OJ. So Hilaire is about 2 yards shy. Kind of a no man's land here, aren't you, on a 4th and 2?
Big decision here.
What would you do?
Go for it. You're at home. You're wearing this all white. Let's get it dirty.
McDonald looking the sidelines. They will go for it. Big play in the football game. Out of the backfield. Ball caught. Will it be enough? Yes! Off the broken tackle.
TK
monster play by Teron Keith.
Gotta love it. Making a guy miss. Out of the nice out route. Whoop, whoop. And he's rolling. Lots of green in front of him.
I'm not sure where Keith caught it that he had enough for the first down initially, did he?
Yeah, he didn't. He had to make those 2 plays. Real shifty to give his team a chance.
Both teams have been so good in the red zone today. There's been only one missed opportunity, and that was on a field goal attempt by Bowling Green. Eastern Kentucky 4 for 4. Falcons 2 for 3. Touchdown, extra point. And we're where we started at the beginning of this game, even. 2nd and 8, 5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Back to the ground game, nothing there. It's going to present a 3rd and 9. Now we haven't called 22's name much today, but Hairston, nice tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Hairston's a playmaker. Second team All-ASUN. And their conference making a lot of things happen. Came from Urbana in Ohio, a D2 school, and has some more eligibility, and he's definitely using it.
Need to get the football to the 6. Empty backfield, Matt McDonald. And a penalty flag. Going to move him 5 yards further back.
Ball starts. Number 50. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
So Scott Loeffler was disappointed with some of the play. The mistakes made at UCLA. How's he going to feel about this one?
Oh, there's going to be some running this week.
Long way to go now with the football. Position at the 20. Still in field goal range, but they need a touchdown and a PAT to tie. McDonald straight drop back, throwing to the end zone. Touchdown!
What a play. Giving your guy a shot. That's what you want. That's all you can ask for.
The big guy, Tyrone Broden.
He isn't 6'7" for no reason.
Amen to that.
Throw it up right in the breadbasket.
Hayes defended as well as he could, but it's 6-7. And with him turning the right way toward the ball, Tyrone Broden's made the catch of the game. Now it's up to Mason Lawler to tie the game.
Yeah, he has him by half a foot. That's going to be tough either way you slice it.
(31-31). And I think at the beginning of this broadcast, you said, I look for a very entertaining afternoon. And it ain't over yet. Still 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce, is there? I have a sensitive palate.
I actually like hot sauce.
How about guacamole?
I don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Burritos.
Sure.
Geico.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Sunday Night Baseball, Sundays at 7 on ESPN.
We're making it happen. We're making it happen.
Back to Benzema! 1-0 to Real Madrid. This is the biggest rivalry in Spanish football.
Broden out of West Bloomfield High in Detroit, Michigan, with a catch.
Making a big play here. Just an easy fade. They threw this ball all day, pre-game. You do it every day. It's a drill that you know like the back of your hand.
On a 3rd and long. Matt McDonald now 3 touchdown throws in the game. None bigger moments ago. Each team, all 3 timeouts remaining here in the 4th quarter. Game tied at 31. As Bowling Green has answered with consecutive touchdowns after trailing by 14. Charleston Southern next week in the home opener for Eastern Kentucky. And Marshall, which stunned Notre Dame today, will be coming here to face Bowling Green. And speaking of stunning, Appalachian State, which gave up 63 in a 63-61 marathon last week against Carolina at home, has beaten Texas A&M, ranked 6th in the country, 17-14 in College Station. So to get a big check and an even bigger win.
Oh, yeah. Not a bad day at the office.
I want to make sure you cash the check quickly because they might not be as excited about handing it to you when you leave the stadium. So number 6, A&M, and number 8, Notre Dame go down today. And number 1, Alabama nearly went down to Texas before winning on a Wilt Reichert field goal. Let's see how Parker McKinney answers the offense of Bowling Green. And one hops that over the middle to Smith. 2nd down.
Yeah, he's mad at himself on that one. Got some good pressure here. Got a defensive end sitting right in your face. An outside linebacker. And Blaine Spires. I might throw the ball at the ground too.
The kid that leads by example, as you mentioned earlier, at the helm right now for the Colonels. Here comes the blitz off the edge. He picks it up. And what could have been a sack turns into a solid gain to Smith again, just past the 30-yard line. Both quarterbacks are good about eluding pressure, although Bowling Green has a number of sacks in this game. Third and 4.
34 here. Look for Dakota Allen. I know Parker will be.
You see Smith on your screen, number 3. 4 wideouts in a shotgun formation for Eastern Kentucky. Easy throw and catch to Allen. You mentioned it. He caught it, 1st down. Dakota Allen, who picked up some 30 to 35 pounds, making his move from quarterback to tight end / wide receiver.
Easy 10 and out. That's what you got to do.
Patrick Nations, who kicks field goals for Eastern Kentucky, has got a range of at least 50 if needed. Sloan goes in motion, makes the catch in the backfield. Makes a man miss and gets 5 on the play.
Sloan and McLaurin are...
I like Braden Sloan. How about you?
Yeah, big time, man. He's making a lot of plays out here with his hands out of the backfield.
That's Jordan Anderson, who was credited with a tackle. We'll give him actually 4 on the play. 2nd and 6, shy of midfield. Could be a game in which the team with the ball last wins.
Oh, yeah, they're going to give him a shot.
McKinney gets rid of it. It's got a man.
Oh!
Wow. Opportunity for Jaden Higgins.
So we have a spectacular catch earlier with a one-handed grab and a bobble that hurts late in the game.
Goes as a long, incomplete pass, 3rd and 6.
You knew it right away, a one-on-one matchup, just a fade route.
Let's see the poise of McKinney here. Four-man rush and movement. Bowling Green dropped a linebacker on the play. And Ron Hudson will explain the ruling.
Ball starts. Number 72. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Well, they say 3rd and manageable now becomes 3rd and predictable. See the movement?
Both of the
right
tackles. Jumping off sides at the same time. You want to be in sync, though. Let's do it the right way.
Need to pick up 11. McKinney in trouble. 6th sack of the game for the Falcons defense. And who else but Carl Brooks in the middle of all of it?
The big man just sitting right in front of his face. How about you come with me?
Yeah. Falcons to get the ball back. Good field position pending the punt. Clock on their side in a tie game. And 3 timeouts remaining. High snap. Block punt.
Oh.
They blocked one at UCLA, which led to a touchdown, and they blocked this one.
Special teams. Woo-hoo. Gotta love it. There are a lot of hats flying at this ball here. And
Alex Bayer is the special teams coach.
And again, it was Payshawn Wimberly.
Again.
Getting a hand on this thing.
Number 30.
The walk-on that we talked about as a junior just got a scholarship a week ago.
Daniels
made a
in the
big
middle
play
of it as
that
well.
led to a score, to a scoop and score, and today making probably the biggest play of the game.
Now 1st and 10 from the 22 of Eastern Kentucky. In scoring position right now are the Falcons. You think about this, they brought over Alex Bayer, who is a Bowling Green graduate, played here. And Bayer, special teams coach here at Bowling Green, was at Valpo. Helped the Crusaders to lead the nation in block punts. He already has a special teams coach, back-to-back punts in 2 games.
Can't complain with that.
No. Big scoring opportunity because of it here. McDonald with a fake out of the backfield.
Christian Sims, we haven't heard his name in a while, but he is very consistent.
Going to mark him out of bounds at the 17, maybe the 16 actually.
Making his way across with the shallow cross. Picking up 6 yards out of the deal.
Falcons can use clock here on a 3rd and 4. Another first down would eat up some more clock as well. Well into field goal range at this point for Mason. Here comes the pressure on McDonald out of the backfield. Looking to the end zone, got a man just shy at the 5-yard line. That's a first down.
OJ, not a big guy out there at all. 6 foot, 180 pounds, and I think that's generous. Big catch on the sideline here when it matters. Taking a hit, too.
We saw how active Bowling Green made Hilaire to start the second half. In other words, we got to get him the ball.
Yeah.
And now it's 1st and goal as we dip down to 5 minutes.
Go to what you know.
Now Sims in motion to the left side of the line and coming back the other way. With the football. And dragged out of bounds. Bench trying to lead the way for him on that play.
The tight end tandem here. Coming across. Bench trying to make a way for his guy. But it was just too much.
Pick up 2. Clock restarts. Second and goal from the 3. Matt McDonald over to center, not taking any chances. And a shotgun snap. Up the middle they go. Shy of the goal line. And the mark is going to be around a 2. More importantly for Bowling Green, this is eating up time.
Yeah. Absolutely. But with EKU, we saw the stat earlier, time can be on their side. They can make drives happen out of seconds. So do not sleep.
Great theater here. Third and goal from the 1 in a tie game. Incomplete. No penalty.
All right, we just got a fade route, one-on-one. Good versus good.
There was a lot of grabbing, wasn't there?
It was. Might have got away with a little something.
Brock Horn back defending. Eastern Kentucky. John Hayes back defending. Josh Hayes. And now it is 4th and goal at the 1. What's your play here?
Take it up the gut.
On the pitch to the end zone, touchdown!
Jason Patterson finding the end zone here on a nice pitch. Got a sweep, everybody pushing up the middle, and he eased his way onto the end zone.
3 consecutive scores now by the Falcons to lead 37-31. Set up by what else? A block punt. Well, Frank Beamer made it famous at Virginia Tech, and Alex Bayer has brought it over from VU to Bowling Green. Short scoring drive and the biggest of the game. Tyson Patterson, BG up 7.
Took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Aflac. Seriously? Now there's a hole in your defense. Look at the size of that. Gap! Is that a goat?
You talking about me?
Gap! I think this goat is saying gap.
Must be talking about the expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
So who's talking about the money Aflac pays to help close that gap? Aflac! Gap! Aflac! Gap!
It's about to go down, baby.
Aflac!
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Aflac
is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or a few years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana, enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Superstition ain't the way.
Custom Ink helps us celebrate and drive our students' achievements with custom gear. They love Custom Ink's different styles and designs. We love how Custom Ink makes the process simple with their easy-to-use design lab, expert artists ready to help, and unbeatable customer service. Custom Ink allows our kids to show everyone their accomplishments and the pride they have in our school. When we place an order, I know they got our back, so we can focus on the kids.
Upload your logo or start your design today at customink.com. Upload your logo or start your design today at customink.com.
Bowling Green trailed Eastern Kentucky 31-24. Bowling Green trailed Eastern Kentucky 31-24 to start the fourth, and then this great fade by McDonald for the touchdown that brought us even. And then the block punt, which led to a short drive for the Falcons, capped off by the pitch to Jason Patterson. And we were 38-31 of Bowling Green. Still a lot of clock left for Eastern Kentucky. 3:39, all three timeouts left as well. Randy Buffington, Jim Barber got a good one today on ESPN+. Mason Lawley to kick off. In play at the 5, fair catch call that will automatically bump the football up to the 25. It's another rule I think that the NCAA brought upon. It's worked out nicely that you don't have to run back everything, and that prevents collisions, which prevents injuries. I know that a lot of guys who are back there getting the football would like to go with it, but it's not always the smartest thing to do. So 75 yards away from potentially tying the game is Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky starts first and 10 from their own 25.
Parker McKinney, pride of Coalfield, Tennessee, operating the quarterback controls. In trouble. Been sacked 6 times today. How about 7? The LA last week. This is a refreshing afternoon. 2nd and 15. Play clock at 5. McKinney with time over the middle. Dakota Allen breaks a tackle. He is short of the first down, but now more manageable third down with 3rd and 4.
Gave him an extra yard there with the 3rd and 3.
Now we're looking at 2-down territory here, or 4-down territory, if you will.
This is a big play.
Need to pick up 3. McKinney has got the 3 and then some. Smith with a first down to the 40. So they get out of a 2nd and 15, and now a first down at the 40-yard line with the clock stopped momentarily.
Jaden Smith just with a quick hitch route here. And defensive coordinator Eric Lewis talked about that.
Penalty flag on the play. McKinney hits Allen for a first down to the 43. Now the question is, will it hold up? Flag was thrown back at the 40.
Offside, number 11, defense. Penalty is declined.
Wow.
Result of the play is a first down.
Yep. Play stands, and it is a pickup of 17.
Way to take a big hit there. He knew it was coming. Holding on to the football. And that takes courage, guys.
It does.
Mouthpiece flying.
Nobody giving up any quarter in this game, despite the heat. McKinney with time. Now gets rid of it, shooting it down the field. Caught! No, incomplete.
My goodness. That would have been a heck of a play by Mo Edwards there.
For a minute, I thought Mo had it. And he did for a moment, but difficult to haul in.
And great defense there by Jordan.
And Edwards shaken up. 2nd and 10. $1:49 left in the game. Bowling Green hinting at a blitz. Now backing everybody up and rushing 4, dropping 7. It'll bring up 3rd down. Clock continues to move under a minute 40.
J.B. Brown was all over it on that shallow cross.
Eastern Kentucky must get the ball to the 33. McKinney. First down.
Way to make a play.
To the 30-yard line, Jaden Higgins with a catch.
After the catch, getting that yak.
They'll actually mark him at the 32. 32 yards away from a potential tie. Clock under a minute. 3 timeouts remain for the Colonels.
Some footwork there after the catch. Using his pivot foot. Did a little bit of a dream shake and got the first down.
Eastern Kentucky very content with the clock right now.
And they know how to use it.
And they've used a lot of it because now we're down to 44 seconds. And you got to get 6. So with 3 timeouts left, you're likely going to use at least a couple here if the ball is inbounds. Now the mark is at the 27.
Check out Dakota here.
Falcons dropping 7. McKinney out of bounds. 3rd down. Clock stops. 39 remaining. Well, not lost in the shuffle here about trying to get the game-tying touchdown is you got to get the first down.
Yeah.
And you need 5 yards in 2 plays. And you still have all 3 timeouts left. Could have a fabulous finish coming up. Bring it to you here in a moment.
Are you ready? Let's go. You're going out tonight.
Wow, we're on Verizon now.
Because of their new plan, One Unlimited for iPhone. It comes with Apple One. That's Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, and iCloud Plus.
All included on the network you want to be on.
Exactly. We could be up here all weekend listening to The Weekend.
While flinging Angry Birds.
Not you. You're lovely. Are you napping?
No, I'm watching my favorite show.
Sing One Unlimited for iPhone. And now get iPhone 14 Pro on us, only on Verizon. And now get iPhone 14 Pro on us, only on Verizon.
It took a while to get up here. It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
I didn't win the lawsuit, but everybody knows I wrote that song.
Flo? Gosh, it's been forever. You look fantastic. It's John. Ham, from the blind date we went on years ago?
Ah, the struggling actor who didn't believe he could save his snapshot based on how and how much he drives.
I'd love to talk about it over dinner sometime.
Well, I usually don't talk on the phone during dinner, but for potential customer Tom Ham, I will make an exception.
Oh, boy.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach!
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
Hey, it's me, your skin. Some cleansers get us clean, but take my moisture. I'm craving a balanced clean with CeraVe. CeraVe cleansers, developed with dermatologists, help me maintain my moisture balance. With hyaluronic acid, known to attract moisture, plus 3 essential ceramides to help restore my natural barrier. With CeraVe, cleansing can be about giving, not just taking. So we can be a healthy feeling clean. CeraVe Clean. CeraVe cleansers from the
39 ticks remaining. McKinney stepping up and running. Can he get the first down? He does. 20 seconds, or right at the 20-yard line with 33 seconds left and a timeout called.
Quick drop back.
Eastern Kentucky.
Had the will to go get their yardage, and that's what leaders do.
Nighttime football and a whole lot of it in the Mid-American Conference tonight. Games beginning at 6 o'clock. Buffalo playing at home. Earlier today, Western Michigan and Ball State had a shootout. That one won by Western Michigan and Ferguson's 3 touchdowns. Buffalo and Miami all leading in their games along with Toledo. Tulsa leads NIU 7-0. Kent State and Oklahoma, 8 minutes in, no score. Already had one monster upset with App State beating A&M. And Marshall, which comes here next week, knocking off Notre Dame in South Bend. Eastern Kentucky now with 2 timeouts remaining for Parker McKinney.
Let's see who gets their number called here.
Cornelius McCoy and Smith are on the outside here as a little confusion right now for the Colonels. Still plenty of time to run a play, though. Now they're set. Play clock to 5. Man in motion, McKinney. And what do we got?
Timeout. Eastern Kentucky.
Another one?
Their second of the half.
Probably
This will be
not a
30
bad
second
timeout because there was a lot of confusion as to who was supposed to be in the game.
Yeah.
But the problem now is you're down to 1 timeout, and you still have to go 20 yards. Well, Mr. McPeak, who typically is an administrator, assistant director of football operations, how do you like this job, huh? He's done well as the interim coach.
Big time. He's getting his money's worth today.
He is. And a coach at a number of levels on the high school front over the years.
Arena football as well.
Yep. Was on a staff that won a championship there. So what's your call now with 33 seconds to go?
1st and 10. We got to take a shot early. Let's see who's on the field for us here.
Got Smith, number 3.
3.
He's actually going to the far side. Dakota Allen. In a slot here on the near side. 4 receiver set. Half a minute to go. McKinney. And he one-hops that, but he was lucky to get out of pressure.
He really was. He did a lot of dancing to make it out of that situation.
It's awful close, isn't it? Sloan trying to haul it in. Will not be replayed. 2nd and 10 with 28 to go. Touchdown and PAT to tie. McKinney in trouble, and he's just going to get rid of it. 3rd down. Otherwise, he'd have been swallowed up for the 8th Bowling Green sack. And there's a flag on the play. Wanted to get out of the tackle box. Actually, that wasn't the concern. Holding was.
Wow.
And if you're the Falcons,
number 74, offense, 10-yard penalty.
You're going to push it back 10 because you're just trying to defend the goal at this point.
That's going to hurt there. Peyton Collins with the hold.
Football at the 30. Let's see if McKinney takes a shot or tries to get half of it back. Stepping up, he'll run for the with the football.
Wow.
Breaks a tackle, still going, and out of bounds. How about that?
McKinney is making some miracles with his legs.
Grant in pursuit.
Great blocking out of there, too.
Yeah. It'll be 3rd and 10 now, back to the original line of scrimmage, but just 12 seconds left. Take a shot here.
Why not? Check out McCoy.
Bowling Green, offsides, I think.
Offsides. Number 9, defense. Cross the neutral zone, causing the offensive play to react.
So the ball goes from the
5-yard
20 of
penalty,
Bowling Green to the
remains third
15.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Third and 5.
5 yards to get the first down.
Check out McCoy at the bottom of your screen.
15 yards for the touchdown. McKinney to the end zone. Allen gets bodied, wants a flag, got it.
It's definitely a flag.
Pass interference coming up against the defense. But we're down to 7 seconds.
Patrick Day contesting there.
It's a tough matchup for him, isn't it?
Yeah. He
Pass
said that he was
number 32, defense. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down. Number 52 of the offense must leave the game for one play for a helmet off.
So the spot of the football will be inside the 5. How many plays can you run with 7 seconds to go? From the 2. Got to make sure if you're throwing a pass here, use up 6 seconds, not a second longer.
Yep.
Automatic first down.
It's going to be something quick. Really quick. Look for Jaden Smith here.
Spotted the football officially at the 3. 7 seconds to go. A timeout left that may matter, depending on what play is called here and what happens. McKinney looked at his sidelines and now ready to run the offense. Biggest play of the game so far. To the end zone. Incomplete. 3 seconds to go. Barring a defensive penalty. The last play of the game coming up.
McKinney tried the back shoulder ball here. Not quite.
You've got a quarterback that can run. So would you push him along the line of scrimmage and maybe give him an option here?
3 yards to go. That's a long 3. But he's been using his legs all day long. He's finding his way out of some tough situations.
Still waiting for the play in Eastern Kentucky will use its final timeout. Well, after 3.5 hours, it comes down to this.
Where's the time going?
When you're having fun, right? EKU will be a lot of fun in the A-Sun, and so will Bowling Green's position in the MAC this year.
Yeah, going back to the top of this game, I said that both teams had a lot to play for. Walt Wells making his way on the sidelines here, giving his team something to get excited about. Gary McPeak holding it down for his man. Said he didn't want to do too much, but he knew that the coach trusted him. He just told him to be himself. And EKU will have to show themselves here real soon.
Andy Richmond, the offensive coordinator. Gary McPeak, operating coach, interim coach for Walt Wells today. Barring a defensive penalty, last play of the game, it's the largest. McKinney, end zone. Touchdown!
Wow. What a catch. Jaden Higgins,
Touchdown.
they called his number, and he delivered. We saw an amazing catch from him earlier today. This is another one to add to the tally. Twinkle toes in the back of the end zone.
Wow.
Knew that a hit was coming his way. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Well, if you saw the LSU game, you know extra points are not automatic. Patrick Nations to try to send us to overtime. And Bowling Green will freeze the kicker.
They'll try to ice him.
Why not?
First charge time out of the half.
Got 3 timeouts remaining. You can't take them with you.
Might as well. Go ahead and ice this kicker, but Patrick Nations may have ice in his veins.
What a big-time play. And today, Jaden Higgins has made a couple of them. And, you know, we talk about Patrick McKinney and his composure.
Yeah.
We watched him with 3 seconds to go talking to the coaches. I mean, did you know it was like the final play of regulation?
And that's so cool.
Could you tell?
And talking to Gary McPeak, he loves this guy because he says that he's like a duck on water, cool as can be up top, but on the bottom he's paddling like nobody's business, and you wouldn't even know it. Gotta love it. Poise and control out of your quarterback. That's what leaders do.
The extra point to try to force overtime.
And another one.
And this is a double ice.
What's cooler than cool?
This is ice, ice, baby here. Well, the Falcons had 3 timeouts going into this possession, and they likely use another one here. Why not?
Right. Give them something to think about on the sideline for a little bit.
If we go overtime, the first 2 scores in overtime will be under normal rules, but then we go to 2-point conversions the rest of the way. We've already had a game last year between Penn State and Illinois that went a whole bunch of overtimes.
He's looked like he's had a long day.
Yeah, I tell you what, braving this heat and humidity, 3 hours, 40 minutes, hats off, fans. Dunk your head in a bucket of ice when it's over. Let's see if Nations gets a chance here or if the Falcons use their final timeout. Overtime.
Right down the middle.
Wow. Why not? 38-38 after 4.
Now that gas prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on everything for now at Domino's.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
Why have over 2 million sleepers chosen Casper? Because we think about sleep more than pretty much anyone. With mattresses engineered for less aches and pains, with support where you need it, and continuous cooling all night long with snow technology. Casper sleepers report better sleep, mood, and productivity. Wake up refreshed and ready for your best tomorrow. Save up to $600 off mattresses at Casper.com or a store near you.
It is time now for a little rules visit as we head to OT at Deutsch Perry Stadium. Lights have been on for some time. Shadows in. We're still playing football. Coin toss for the choice of offense, defense, or the end of the field. Each team gets 1 possession from the opposition's 25-yard line per overtime through the first 2 OTs. But must go for a 2-point conversion after the touchdown, starting with a second OT. And it's alternating 2-point conversions, replacing the offensive possession, starting with the third OT. If you win the coin toss, we see a lot of teams go on defense first. If you were a head coach, what would you do?
Let's go defense first. Let's make a stop, put the ball in our hands, and let's go home. Let's go home.
Matt McDonald trying to stay loose for Bowling Green. I thought Coach was supposed to be resting.
You knew better than that.
Yeah, how can you, huh? If he had spoken to his doctors and said, I think we're going to go overtime, we're going to play 3 3/4 hours of football, still have everything decided, and I want to be on the sidelines for the whole game. Oh, yeah, go right ahead.
Write a doctor's note.
Scott Loeffler, after a tiring game last week in California, now extended in the heat here. Line score, 24 second quarter points for Eastern Kentucky. Gave them their first lead. Bowling Green trailed by 2 scores at 1.31-17 and then scored 3 consecutive touchdowns before Eastern Kentucky on a touchdown pass to Jaden Higgins at the end of regulation. Plus the extra point tied the game at 38. 2 quarterbacks meeting at midfield.
Great game so far. Few rules about overtime. Okay, you'll call the toss. If you win the toss, you'll have your choice of offense, defense, or individual. Each team will have 1 possession. Each team gets 1 timeout per overtime. They do not carry over. Okay? First overtime, we play regular. Second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2. Third overtime, if we get there, we'll put the ball at the 3-yard line. Each team will get 1 question. Okay, your visitor, your toss. What's your call? Tails. Call is tails. Tail. Eastern Kentucky wins a toss. They will start out on defense.
Well, as you had recommended, EKU wins a toss, will defend first.
The Colonels like it up here, but they want to go home.
This game started at 4:02 Eastern time. We're approaching 7:45. Matt McDonald in the Bowling Green offense. Go to work first. Credit to this crowd. Many have stayed around.
Yeah.
Haven't been bored, that's for sure.
Oh, it's a party right now. We got guys with their shirts off in the crowd waving it around.
Oh, to be young again, huh? Here we go. First possession of overtime for the home team in the white. Matt McDonald over center. With the fake. Looked like a wheel route. It didn't go. There's a penalty flag on the play on the short pass. Let's see if that's against Bowling Green. Took some time to develop.
Oh, it's going back.
Holding.
Jason Patterson.
Offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Who had the go-ahead touchdown for Bowling Green in the 4th before Eastern Kentucky came back. Off the short catch, but the penalty now moves the Falcons back.
And that's going to hurt. Big play action there.
The Falcons back.
And that's going to hurt. Big play action there. C.J. Lewis was open down the seam. I thought he was going to toss it to him, but it was going back instead.
1st and 10 becomes 1st and 20. Now McDonald from the shotgun and an empty backfield. But Hilaire on the right side. Heading down the field instead. A little safety valve pass to Teron Keefe. And he gets back more than half of it there on the play. Close to 11.
He's been very important. Getting him out of tight spots with passes like these.
We've seen a lot of those safety valve passes today, have we not?
Yeah, making a guy miss. Big yardage afterward. But you need it. Look for a guy down the field, and what you think's going to happen didn't.
2nd and 9. More manageable play. Wow. First down.
He's taking over.
Inside the 15-yard line. Keith exploded on that play.
TK taking over this game. We just saw it with his hands a second ago. He wants the ball from the beginning this time. Well-deserved rest.
Now 1st and 10 for the Eastern Kentucky 12 here in overtime. Back to the running game. Why not? This time it's Jason Patterson.
And EKU just doesn't have an answer for the run game right now. They're running all over him.
Could be gassed a bit, don't you think?
It's been 3.5 hours in counting.
Yeah, coming up on 4. 2nd and 2 from the 4. I formation. Shove ahead. And the spot will be at the 4, so no gain on the play, 3rd and 2. If you fail to score here, are you going for 6? Or are you going to get points to at least put some pressure on EKU?
Yeah. That's a tough decision. But that's why they make the big bucks.
Third and 2, and still can get a first down here. McDonald rolling out, looking with the football, carries ahead, and he may have a first down. He's awful close. And he does. That's more important than anything right now.
Absolutely.
4 downs now from about the 2. As major replacements coming in for Eastern Kentucky.
The ruling on the field is the runner gained the first down. The play is under further review.
We're going to put this one under the microscope.
We'll take another look. This one was close.
Darwin Schaefer will be busy up in the replay booth, along with Amy Cornell, the communicator, to decide exactly where the knee went down. Line the game for the first down was a 2. If he's short of that, it'll be 4th and goal. Or 4th down and 1, excuse me. If they overturn.
Yeah, I think so. I think that one may be coming back. And this is a big, that makes for a big play and that big decision that we were just talking about.
The spot right now is the 3-yard line, so he's short.
After review, it was determined that the ball carrier's knee was down with the ball at the 3-yard line. Therefore, it'll be 4th down, 1 yard to go.
Officials got it right on a big play, too. Our referee, Ron Hudson, to make it official. 4th and 1 from the 3. This is for a first down, by the way.
Can you get any closer? The run game has been working. You feed TK here and keep this thing moving.
Teron Keith in the backfield wears 19. Lewis, a wideout, comes to the left side. Need a yard. Movement. Each side says the other side is guilty.
Offsides. Number 22. Defense. Contact with the offensive player. Penalty is enforced half the distance to the goal, which results in a first down.
And that's Eli Harrison. Couldn't hold his water back there. And there were a few guys that jumped. Jackson.
That will make a 1st and goal situation for Bowling Green. From the 2 in overtime. And another flag.
Ball starts. Number 53. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Now back to the 7. Look at the movement on the left side, I believe.
A little excitement.
Sure, why not? Tunde Fadakati with the movement. That play goes nowhere. 2nd and goal for the 7.
And Chase out there making a tackle. Good to see him back on his feet.
Lassiter started the game with 4 consecutive tackles. Was shaken up, continued in the game. Almost thought for a minute that McDonald faked the handoff and was going to roll in. We've seen that play run already today.
Oh, yeah.
All receivers to the right of the quarterback on 2nd and goal in OT. McDonald flushed out, still looking. And we'll run out of bounds, and we'll see where the spot is. And a flag on the play.
Oh, boy.
Which means a fresh set of downs if the penalty is on Eastern Kentucky. Let's see if it was worthy of a flag. Oh, I don't know about that.
We said it earlier today.
After the play was over, personal foul, number 33, defense, blade hit out of bounds.
Sorry, Ron, I
Penalty
don't
is
agree.
enforced half the distance to the goal and results in an automatic first down.
We mentioned it earlier today when McDonald hit the pavement. When he's got some acting chops, and he used them there. Big flop, and it worked out.
So back to 1st and goal from the 2. High formation backfield. 2nd man to carry. And not enough push to the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Jason Patterson, who has already had a touchdown in this game, carrying the football. He's 28. Teron Keith, 19. Jason Patterson, big touchdown earlier in the game. McDonald this time over center.
Misdirection there.
And nothing available. Eastern Kentucky making back-to-back defensive stands as Patterson carries again.
On this progress, the start is a 3-yard line, 3rd down.
And Gary McPeak knew that this was coming. He wanted to look alive for a misaligned. A lot of split flow stuff and out of IT. So they were ready. They were ready.
Now 3rd and goal in the first possession of overtime. McDonald on the rollout. Touchdown!
And who else other than TK? He's been making plays all day long as a safety net. And he was definitely used there.
And quarterback McDonald made that happen. Now, because Bowling Green had a chance to indicate what side of the field it wanted to be on defensively, Eastern Kentucky will have to play into those fans after the extra point attempt. The kick is money, 45-38.
Uh-oh.
Now Lawler. A little contact on the opposite side with John Blount Jr. There's a nice fake, too, by McDonald. And
that freed him up.
Yeah, it did. Pretty rollout, too. Just eluded. Chase Lassiter has been all over the place today defensively.
A lot of back and forth. You didn't know if they were going to walk away with the score on that drive, quite honestly.
Let me correct something. The possession, actually, we begin at the opposite side of the student section. Eastern Kentucky needs 7 to tie to force a second overtime. Parker McKinney will go to the ground. And a loss of 2 on the play. As Keandre McGlure had nowhere to go.
Yeah, it was swallowed up pretty quickly there. Carl Brooks among the guys that ate him up.
Officially a loss of 1, second and 11. Timeless overtime period. All based now on downs. Bowling Green showing blitz.
One-on-one.
McKinney with man coverage to Smith. Did he get it?
That's how you make a play
yes,
right there.
Yes, he did.
Jaden Smith.
Inside the 5. Huge play. Good for 20-some yards. And first and goal.
Nice back shoulder ball. On a fade route, mano-a-mano. Talk some smack, why don't you?
Football at the 3, first and goal. McKinney will hand it off, and now the push toward the goal line.
Make his way in.
Eastern Kentucky thinks so. How about that?
On the early side.
Smith with a score brings Eastern Kentucky within 1. And they will go for the extra point.
Progress has never stopped, resulting in a touchdown.
And you heard Ron Hudson moments ago. His forward progress was not halted.
How about that, McLeod?
I don't know if it was the Bush push that we saw at USC and Notre Dame, but it worked. Must hit this extra point to force a second overtime. Patrick Nations. 45-45.
We got ourselves a party. Let's keep this thing rolling.
No hands off the ball. You know, congratulations to both sides. The way they play this game, I mean, in immense heat. And nobody's been giving any ground. Hats off to each side. Well, we've already experienced the first possession. Now we go to the second one. And these are the overtime rules that matter. And the 2-point try now has to be invoked for both teams should they score a touchdown. The whole idea was to limit long overtimes and also final scores that look more like NBA scores by the time they finished up.
Right.
Which I always thought was a discredit to the defense. You can hold a team to 28 in regulation and then you lose 74-71.
Right.
Looks like you played a full game defending. That drive, just 3 plays, 25 yards. McGlure got the 3-yard touchdown run and the push from the offensive line. We approach the 8 o'clock hour in the Eastern time zone. And Eastern Kentucky will be on offense to start this second OT. Again, after a touchdown, must go for 2. Low snap. McKinney picks it up and fires a bullet to Smith.
Jaden Smith making some plays, taking some shots. He looked like a ping pong or a pinball in there. Bounced around a little bit, the ball bouncing on the ground. Him making a big catch, bink, bink. Big first down.
Good for 19. First and goal now for the 6 for the Colonels. McKinney to keep it. And able to squirm inside the 5. The spot will be the 4. Pickup of 2. Not a bad play call, but Bowling Green wasn't fooled.
Yeah, wasn't fooled at all. And a nice tackle by Deshaun Jones there.
He's the starting left corner for Bowling Green. Second and goal. Touchdown, Brayton Sloan.
There's our guy again. Hoisted up by the offensive line. It was the big boys up front with this push in the first place.
Pretty quick drive, too.
Yeah, and he just found the opening.
Now under new NCAA overtime rules, Colonels will go for 2. This is a big play for the Bowling Green defense.
Absolutely.
Higgins split out to the far side. To the end zone. Incomplete. Well, the Falcons now know what they need to match and potentially win it.
That one hurt a bit.
Good defense, too. That was tapped.
Yeah.
Right before it got to the receiver. Dakota Allen. Allen still thought he should have had it.
Yeah.
It's one of those receivers that I think feels like it's within 20 yards of him.
Yeah.
He's going to get it.
Yeah, that's
one
a
tough catch, though.
One that he wishes he had. But it happens.
Eastern Kentucky has scored in every quarter but the first. Bowling Green trying to make it the quarter score at least with a touchdown and a 2-pointer to win it. McDonald setting up a screen. And boy, it was there too. For Teron Keith, he sold it nicely.
He had all day long if he had got that pass.
And instead, it's 2nd and 10. Well, they aren't big in number, but right now the Eastern Kentucky fans behind the Colonel's bench are hollering defense. And they have been vocal. Keith with a football. Inside the 20. Still with the ball. Down close to the 10.
There he is. Getting a big block out there from his offensive lineman.
This is good for 13 yards to the 12. Touchdown to tie, 2-pointer to win it. Back to the ground, and a broken tackle there. Yes, Keith able to carry near the 7.
Keith is a one-man band right now.
He is. The O-line's done a nice job of blocking here and setting up some holes up for him as well. Official spot is the 8, 2nd and 6. Can still pick up a first down to the 2. Now 3rd down.
A big possession here.
What's your call here?
3rd and 7. We got a pass. Christian Sims, look for him. Big boy number 88. Left-hand side of your screen.
Need to pick up 5 for the first down to the 2. McDonald comes pressure to the end zone. Caught.
What a play.
Touchdown.
O.J. Hilaire coming down with the big grab. Not a big guy at all. 6 foot, 180 pounds. But it doesn't matter. Call my number. I got you.
And you think back to the fact that they started to target him a lot more in the second half. Now, 2 points wins the game, which Bowling Green is required to go for.
Know your playmakers. Go to them when times are tough, when it matters. Playmakers make plays.
And Eastern Kentucky is going to use a timeout to set up defensively.
Eastern Kentucky.
Get 1 timeout in the overtime.
What a
Bowling
game.
Green now with an advantage.
What a game.
Yeah, it's officially 4 hours now.
Going into this one, you guys might have heard me in the intro. I said it was going to be a competitive, close one because a lot of these teams, both of these teams had a lot to play for.
Sure.
And somebody turned the channel. But you were wrong.
So if you're back with us, welcome back. 102 points scored. 4 quarters plus our second overtime. Almost a thrill a minute since the first quarter ended. Eastern Kentucky got a game-tying touchdown late in this football game. Actually with no timeout remaining. No time remaining to force overtime. Now Bowling Green can win it on a 2-point try. Empty backfield, Matt McDonald. The snap, the rollout, throwing for the win. Caught! Now the question is, will it hold up? There is a flag on the play. Oh my, if you're Bowling Green.
Holding. Number 10, offense. 10-yard
Take
penalty.
the 2 off the board.
We'll retry the point.
Look at the fans there. It's like, you got to be kidding.
Yep.
Let's show the hole to you.
Oh, yeah.
There it is right
it was
there.
blatant.
Yep.
And what a miraculous catch. The immaculate reception.
Well, Levi Gazaric did everything after the hole to say, hey, hands off, I'm okay. But instead, now the 2-point conversion will come for the 13. Otherwise, we go to a third overtime. Still for the win, McDonald. For the victory. Oh. Let's play another overtime.
Let's do it to it. Wow.
Haynes back defending well for Eastern Kentucky.
Throw it up high. Roney can get to it. Not quite.
We have a Falcon down back at the 25-yard line. So now it's nothing but 2-point conversions.
Wow.
Determining who wins the game. I just hope these teams have the day off tomorrow.
Absolutely nothing but 2-point conversions here on out in this third overtime game. 51 up.
Alex Wolschlager was the injured player. So EKU will go on defense here to start this third overtime. And in the new NCAA rule, just implemented within the last 2 years, 2-point conversions after the second overtime are in play. So no down and distance here. You either score or have to defend the other team scoring. McDonald this time for the gun with Teron Keith in the backfield and Lewis in motion to the far side. McDonald looking and throwing. That's good for 2.
Easy money.
Christian Sims, 53-51 Bowling Green.
The 6'4", 240 tight end making his way on the shallow cross, spinning just because he feels like it. One and done.
Eastern Kentucky will have a chance to match here in this third overtime from the 3-yard line. And the ever comfortable, smooth Parker McKinney back at the controls. What a football game. This for the tie.
Cool as a cucumber.
2 points. 53-53. We have a penalty, and it's going to be coming up against Eastern Kentucky. Could be offensive pass interference.
Pass interference.
And it is.
Number 9, offense, walking downfield. 15-yard penalty.
Wow.
We'll retry the down. Action.
Number 9,
pass interference,
Jaden
number 9,
Higgins.
offense. 15-yard penalty. We'll retry the down.
All right.
So instead of from the 3, you're going back 15 yards. And now let's see how Bowling Green defends it, because you can drop everybody near the goal line if you have to. And this crowd is as amped up as it's been all day. Must go 18 yards just to tie the game. One play. That's it.
Kentucky, their first time out of this overtime period.
Eastern Kentucky using its first time out of this overtime period. Well, they had the 2-point conversion, and Jaden Higgins, who's played a heck of a game at receiver, is called for a push-off.
Yeah, had it and lost it just that quick. But to be in this position, I know that Gary McPeak and Walt Wells wouldn't have any other quarterback in than Parker McKinney. Cool as a cool cucumber. One play to go. Everything's on the line. They got the right guy.
I think if you're a fan of either of these teams, you ought to think about season tickets, because it won't be a drag to watch them this year at home. How does Eric Lewis defend here? Is he going to drop a couple defenders back to the goal line?
Oh, yeah. That's the best way to do it. Look at him already playing back. Everyone's 10 yards off.
Could be the final play of this epic game. McKinney looking for 2. Got it! Oh my gosh!
What a play!
Wow!
And who else but number 9, Jaden Higgins?
He redeems himself, huh?
That's what it's all about. Sorry about that, Coach. I got you here.
Wow, what a catch.
Picturesque.
And McKinney, who nearly got dragged down, got rid of it just in time. I'm not sure this game will ever end. And I'm not disappointed.
Not one bit.
So officially, we're going into the 4th overtime. 53-53. I don't know what the curfew is at the MAC, but might be approaching it eventually.
No doubt about it.
So in this overtime period, Eastern Kentucky will start first with a 2-point try. How about that? One play from the 18 when you've got your defenders back, and it doesn't matter.
All or nothing.
Yeah. Now a little shorter distance for McKinney to start the 4th overtime.
Yep.
And Eastern Kentucky gains the advantage. And it's Higgins again. Talk about redemption, huh?
Let's pad the stats, man. Gotta love it. Nice route here. Easy slant right down the middle. And he's the only one there. Whoop.
Many years ago, when Purdue played an epic game without the 2-point conversions with Minnesota in the Metrodome, the score up in the 50s, they asked Jim Coletto afterwards why you lost. He said, we missed our free throws.
Gotta get him from the charity stripe.
So Bowling Green needs to go 3 yards to match and force a 5th overtime. Teron Keith in the backfield with Matt McDonald. Whom will he call on here?
Here's the game.
A look to the sidelines. To the end zone.
Oh, my goodness, these receivers. O.J. Hilaire.
Again. Back in the end zone.
My goodness, put the ball only where his receiver could get to it. O.J. Hilaire has some speed. That was a hitch and go route. Caught his defender sleeping for a second. And it's nothing but a foot race. And OJ is going to win that 10 times out of 10.
Not sure if the play is being reviewed. Ron Hudson is near the microphone right now, the man with the white hat. But there is some conversation going on. And time will be called. Two teams could use a break.
Eastern Kentucky has chosen to go on defense for this overtime period.
So the 2 points are good. There is no review of the play. Double nickel, both sides, 55-55. And I believe Hudson said Eastern will go on defense here.
And that makes it, what, 6 overtimes?
5, but who's counting?
Exactly.
I love these fans, man. Nobody's left.
How could you?
You can't. Well, how do you like the overtime rule of the 2-point tries, huh? It's certainly been providing some high theater here.
Yeah. Lots of emotions. It's not going to be a 3 yards in. Let's back it up to the 18 and still get a toss.
There's the whiteout fans of Bowling Green's student body. Falcons on offense first. Again, nothing but 2-point conversion tries on both sides. And Matt McDonald once again at the quarterback spot. Who will we call on here? In trouble. Shooting to the end zone and incomplete. And that means the Colonels can win it now on the conversion on its 2-point try.
Wow. Matt McDonald had a good while back there, too. To pick and choose who he wanted this ball to go to. Got tipped.
Yep. Broken up the line of scrimmage.
Willie Taylor.
Transfer out of Washington State, who arrived on the scene late through the portal. They have made the biggest play defensively for Eastern Kentucky, which can win it with a score.
See if the Colonels can pull off the walk-off.
Had to go 18 yards just to tie in a previous overtime. Now 3 yards for the win. And Bowling Green will use its only timeout. Just as
Bowling
Eastern
Green,
Kentucky was
their one timeout of
ready
this
to
overtime
snap.
period. This will be a 30-second
Scott
timeout.
Leffler was on his horse.
It's all about timing, isn't it?
Always.
You got your play set? Not so fast, as Lee Corso might say. This game began at 4:02 this afternoon. We'll pass the 8 o'clock hour now. Just to review this film might take all week for these coaches. So many highs and lows. So many spectacular plays made by receivers, particularly in the latter part of the game. Bowling Green's defense has 7 sacks, but now it's on its heels.
Wow. And here's the game.
Yep.
Away. Let's see what happens.
Higgins on the right side along with Dakota Allen as the 2 receivers. Sloan in the backfield, McKinney. There's the toss. Handoff, not going to work. A gadget play, of all things.
Oh, man. They tried some trickery. Tried to give it to the big boy.
Wow. And
on the pitch and catch.
Maybe the better question is why?
all over him.
Why now?
Yeah.
After Higgins has been the guy. Well, that'll be one of the many questions that'll be asked in the press conference, along with other things.
Yeah, she has the same face I have right now.
Yeah. McKinney shaking his head, too.
Missed opportunity there.
So we continue to play. Love to be a sports writer trying to recap this thing in 500 words or less, or whatever they're allowed. How many column inches? Boy, of all times to try a gimmick.
In the clutch like that, they wanted my man to make Sports Center. Drew Hart. Boy.
Eastern Kentucky will go on offense to start this overtime. Once again, alternating 2-point tries. Randy Buffington, Jim Barber here in a marathon. Parker McKinney's the quarterback for the Colonels. No trickery here. Looking and throwing. Contact. It'll be pass interference against the Falcons. Brock Horn in the middle of it was the one that made contact.
Pass interference. Number 2, defense. Foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line.
When this is over, I want to get a copy of all the plays.
And McKinney was looking for his favorite target here.
Sure. So the ball moves from the 3, Randy, to the 1.5-yard line, if there is such a thing.
Yeah. He had his shoulder pads right in his chest on that one. That was getting called yesterday.
Gives you a run-pass option here, potentially. And timeout being called by Eastern Kentucky.
Timeout, Eastern Kentucky. They're one timeout of this overtime period. You get 30-second timeout.
Six overtimes looks nuts down there. that ticker.
Frankly, it is nuts, but it's sure a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And a credit to fans on both sides, mostly Bowling Green fans who have stayed the distance. In fact, if I heard this kind of game was going on, I was back in my dorm, I'd hightail it out here.
Might as well. The game will still be going.
Yeah. Might have a couple more hours to go here. I don't know. Colonels will have a long ride back and a lot to talk about, depending on how this finishes. So now with a penalty from the 1.5-yard line. Sloan in the backfield with Parker McKinney, the quarterback, as they spread the receivers out. This for the lead. Sloan straight ahead. Got it.
And they have options. That's the thing. Like, those 4 receivers split out. They had no idea if they were going to Jaden Higgins again.
Well, the penalty gave you some options, too. It got you closer.
Yep. And Braden Sloan, like a missile, making his way through there unscathed.
So if you're scoring at home, and we'd love to talk to you, I've been able to keep track of this one. It's 57-55 Eastern Kentucky. Bowling Green needs 2 to tie and force a 7th overtime. I believe Penn State and Illinois played 9 overtimes last year, I think. Whew. Ball game on the line, especially for Bowling Green right here. McDonald, empty backfield. What's the play call here for the Falcons? Snap back. Throw to the end zone.
Again.
Caught.
That was the same play.
2-point conversion.
That they ran just a bit ago. Let's go to our playmakers. O.J. Hilaire. Foot race. Shrug of the shoulders.
57.
And a dart.
And here comes the 7th overtime.
Great adjustment there to make that catch. Looking over one shoulder, making the adjustment. 6 or 2 in this case.
Eastern Kentucky has chosen defense for this overtime period.
Well, neither team's been able to make a defensive stop. In fairness, the ball starts from the 3, or in case of Eastern Kentucky's offense, from the 1.5-yard line, which is hard to defend under normal circumstances.
Right.
ESPN Plus proud to bring you, I guess we could call this a classic.
There's no question. Instant classic.
Entering overtime 7. I love kids' reactions. It's like, hey, we got the whole night to ourselves. Right. We don't care.
Who's tired? This is what we train for.
We'll study later. To start overtime 7, Bowling Green is on offense as we alternate opportunities here. Falcons trying to gain the upper hand and put the pressure on Eastern Kentucky. McDonald. Didn't get it.
Oof.
And Eastern Kentucky now a chance to walk it off.
That was a tough one there.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Eastern Kentucky
to Levi Gazaric. He's a dual sport athlete. Plays football and he's also a pitcher.
Right-handed pitcher. Not a bad one either.
Let's see if EKU is going to strike out on this one.
Two points would win it. From the 3-yard line into 7th overtime. McKinney for the win. It's over. Eastern Kentucky wins a marathon.
Gotta love it. Braden Sloan making his way to the end zone. He's been making plays all day. What else do you expect?
In a game that took nearly 4.5 hours. Honestly.
Lots of emotions on the field right now.
Oh, man. Why not?
They left it all out there.